Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a hot topic in US politics, the internal struggle within the Democratic Party regarding President Joe Biden's potential bid for re-election. Following the last debate where Biden's performance was perceived as lackluster, there's been significant debate among Democrats about whether he should continue his campaign for another term. Let's break it all down. First, let's set the scene. President Joe Biden's recent debate performances have been underwhelming to many observers. His responses were often seen as hesitant, and there were moments where he appeared to struggle with articulating his policies clearly. This has sparked a wave of concern within the Democratic Party about his viability as a candidate for the upcoming election. The Democratic Party is far from a monolith. Within it, there are various factions, each with its own views and priorities. When it comes to Biden's re-election bid, the party is divided into three main camps. The Loyalists, these are the die-hard Biden supporters who believe in his leadership and think he deserves a second term. They argue that his experience and stability are exactly what the country needs in these turbulent times. The Pragmatists, this group is more concerned with the electability of the candidate. They appreciate Biden's service but are worried that his debate performances and overall campaign strength might not withstand the rigors of another election cycle. The Progressives, comprising mostly younger and more liberal members, this faction has always been somewhat skeptical of Biden. They see this moment as an opportunity to push for a more progressive candidate who can energize the base and bring new ideas to the forefront. Let's take a closer look at the arguments from those who support Biden continuing his campaign. Experience and leadership. Biden's supporters emphasize his extensive experience in government. They argue that his steady hand has been crucial in navigating the nation through crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the economic recovery. Policy achievements. They point to significant legislative achievements, like the infrastructure bill and various economic recovery measures, as proof that Biden can deliver on his promises and lead effectively. Unity and stability. In a politically polarized country, Biden's proponents argue that he represents a figure of stability and unity, essential for healing the nation's divisions. On the flip side, here are the key arguments from those within the Democratic Party who believe Biden should step aside. Age and vitality. Critics argue that Biden's age is becoming a liability. They point to his debate performance as evidence that he might not have the vitality required for another grueling campaign and term. Electability concerns, with approval ratings fluctuating and some key demographics showing waning support. These Democrats worry that Biden might not be the strongest candidate to face a formidable Republican opponent, Donald Trump of the Republican Party. A new direction. Progressive voices in the party argue that it's time for a fresh face and new ideas. They believe a younger, more dynamic candidate could better energize the base and appeal to a broader swathe of voters, particularly young people and minorities. Potential alternatives. So, if not Biden, then who? Here are a few names that have been floated as potential Democratic candidates. Kamala Harris. As the current vice president, Harris has a significant platform and experience. However, she also faces scrutiny over her own political record and public perception, with a lower approval rating than Joe Biden. Pete Buttigieg, the Secretary of Transportation and former mayor, has impressed many with his intelligence and communication skills. He represents a younger generation of Democrats. He is also gay and therefore tick one of the many boxes of the Democrats' woke eligibility criteria. Elizabeth Warren, the senator from Massachusetts, remains a favorite among progressives and has a strong policy-oriented platform. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, has been in the spotlight for his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and other progressive policies in the state. This media exposure is not necessarily a favorable one, as he has been at the helm of fastest deteriorating state in the union. Conclusion. The internal debate within the Democratic Party about Joe Biden's potential re-election bid is a microcosm of larger ideological battles. As the election season heats up, this internal struggle will undoubtedly shape the party's strategy and the broader political landscape. What do you think? Should Biden run for another term, or is it time for the Democratic Party to choose a new standard bearer? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more political analysis and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.